band pull-throughs. So I've attached a band just to this pole in my basement here, but whatever you have, whether it's a banister at home, a pole in your basement, or if you're at the gym, one of the squat racks, or anything sturdy that you can tie a band to. This is a relatively light band, but what we're going to do is band pull-throughs here. So working on that hip hinge, loading it a little bit with some band resistance. So you're holding the band between your legs and step away enough so that when you can kind of play around with it, but enough so that as you hinge back into that hip hinge deadlift, butt back towards where the band is anchored, then you're standing up, tightening your glutes. You want to feel resistance kind of trying to pull you back, but you're not going to let it. Okay, so if you need more, step out, or if it's too much, step back. Find kind of that sweet spot. And then you're keeping a slight bend in your knees, neutral spine, butt hinges back. Okay, so you're hinging at your hips. So your back is not tucking and rounding like this, or you're not really sticking your butt out. Okay, keep that neutral spine. As you stand up, I don't want to see this. You're just keeping your ribs stacked over your pelvis so everything is in line here. Okay, so inhale down, exhale up. We say blow before you go. It's a term coined by Julie Beebe, a physical therapist that works with pelvic floor and athletes, female athletes. So that means exhale as you're doing the hard part of an exercise. So inhale down, exhale, come up, and notice how everything stays in line here at the top. I'm not hyperextending or just really tucking my butt under as I squeeze my glutes. I'm just coming up enough that I'm standing straight up. Okay, inhale down, exhale, come up. This is a great one to work the glutes. If you're someone who has feels like your front of your hips and your hip flexors are always tight and you're always, trying to stretch your hips and they just always feel stiff and achy, it actually helps more than doing those stretches to strengthen the opposite muscles, so the posterior chain, glutes and hamstrings. So this is a great exercise. I think you'll find that afterwards, the front of your hips will actually feel less achy, less sore if you consistently do this exercise.